Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph. This is possibly the final episode of my Pathfinder Kingmaker Let's Play. We are near the Castle of Knives. This is where we are gonna face the Dryad that has been pestering us during the whole game, the Guardian of the Bloom. And since there were some hints of another entity called the Lantern King, who is actually controlling the Guardian of the Bloom, I'm guessing we might actually face the Lantern King too. Who knows? We are gonna find out in the only way that we can, and that is face trouble head on. Now, as you can tell, I have another experimental party here. So I brought Harrim and Tristian for this. Tristian, because maybe there is some conversation options since he was one of the victims of the Guardian of the Bloom. But I mainly took them for their spellcasting abilities. I was thinking of bringing Octavia and Regongar for offensive spells, but I'm assuming that I might be needing healing and buffing abilities more. So that's why I brought them. As you know, if you followed along in this playthrough, I'm not that familiar with using spells. I prefer to do everything hand to hand, but I have the feeling that it might not work out that way in this final combat. So let's head on into the Castle of Knives. Here we are. It's happening, folks. Now, of course, we're gonna have to figure out where this portal is. I'm assuming it's going to be inside of that keep somewhere. So let's head in that direction. This is actually, wait, this is where we talk to the Suringamen order, so let's take a look here first. It is not here. I'm nervous. It's just a game, I know, but still. I feel very underprepared for this finale. There is a big piece of concrete here somewhere, I believe. Maybe this is where the portal is going to be? It is not. And I still don't hear any portal either.
That is not far.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, there is the portal. And here is the Horned Hunter. Okay, we can talk to him. He's not violent yet. The darkness visible behind the slits in this creature's helm is pitch black, but you still feel its gaze upon you, unwavering, probing. Ah, the little king from the sand castle. How fair is your kingdom? Is there anything left for me? The creature tilts its head and breathes loud, as though sniffing. Curious, you carry with you what my lady's servants have spent ages searching the stolen lands for. I'll have to report that, or better yet, I could simply wait a bit and take Briar from your corpse. Do you have a preference? Oh, Arya. The most asked question in the game. You may call me the Horned Hunter. At any ruler's court, there is a place for the likes of me. You do love hunting, don't you? But I suppose here in the mortal world, you hunt elk or bears as game. I hound more impressive beasts for my lady. Ancient monsters, aliens from the outer realms. and self-proclaimed kings who think they can challenge us. What do you know about Briar? I know it's no toy for mortals, and I know my mistress will be happy should I bring Briar to her. My mistress is difficult to please, so I value every chance. It is not so difficult. Nyrissa always seems to enjoy the death and destruction she causes. Ah, the traitor is here too. You were a poor servant to Sarenrae, and equally disappointing to my mistress. I'll enjoy watching you let down your third master. You see, I told you there would be extra dialogue options for this. Oh, is there, lady? As if that wasn't obvious. What? You came all this way without knowing whom you would be facing? The self-confidence of mortals always amazes me. It's as though you think you, not I, shall revive in the first world should trouble arise. I serve my lady Nyrissa, the lady of the thousand breadths. And you are on the threshold of her domain. Neutral good. I need to go through that portal. I've no desire to kill you. Hey, you just said you were gonna hunt me, so... You shouldn't have stood in my way. What makes you think it is I who stand in your way? I'm the horned hunter, not the guard. If you're so interested in a fight, try defeating that. You hear it before you see it. A hoarse, wavering rumble can be heard from all around you. The sound itself moves as though it's alive, washing over you and rolling back, boring into your ears and echoing in the depths of your consciousness, and then... Dun, dun, dun. What happens then? Get back here, you coward. It's just some jabberwocks. That's not really gonna stop me. That's not really gonna stop me. I would like some more pelts though. You know, to decorate the throne room. There we go. Yeah, we took a little bit of damage here, but nothing major. Ooh, okay. The portal before us gleamed mysteriously. It didn't look at all like the one we saw in the womb of Lamashtu. There was no doubt this was the way to the first world. We barely made it out with our skin the previous time, not without the help of a mysterious old gnome. What would await us this time? Would we ever see the light of our own world again? Would we ever return to our cozy homes and the happy smiles of our friends? Or will we find ourselves brought to ruins, reduced to bones, without wasting any time on dark thoughts such as these? The king, quickly... yeah. I wish I could leave for other important business, but unfortunately... The king turned and looked back one last time, almost as if saying farewell to his domain, and then rushed forward without fear. We had barely crossed the threshold before an invisible magic took our sense of direction from us. Up and down, forward and back, these lost meaning as the portal we stepped through became a hole we were falling into. Each of us reached for the one they most feared to lose, or the one they most wanted to hold on to. Except for Harrim, he just folded his hands over his chest, calmly plummeting along with an air of mindful detachment. But no matter how tightly we clung, the mysterious force tore us from each other, hiding us among clouds of magical fog that swirled around us as it carried us along, all the while leaving us utterly alone until a light finally glimmered ahead. Is she going to seduce all of us one by one? She might try. Of course, Linzi wants to hear her story. I mean, put it to paper, yeah. That would be a bestseller, that's for sure. Oh, what? You're just gonna join her, Linzi? Really? Ah, but wait, I didn't even bring Linzi. I'm confused. Evindra. I knew we'd meet again. Evindra the Nereid, who you last saw at the White Rose Abbey, is staring at you. Nyrissa has become more and more restless and reckless lately. It was easy to guess that someone was interfering with her plans, and even easier to guess who that might be. You are in grave danger, King. Nyrissa knows you are here. She has gathered many, ones she thought were connected to you, those she could reach. All your companions are here, there, inside, trapped by her spell. She seems to enjoy taking from others, something that is useful or precious to them. Why are you helping me? You've been to White Rose Abbey. You've seen what Nyrissa did to me. I know what a monster she turned into. Can't help wishing with all my heart that I could stop her. It might sound strange, but I'm ready to kill her. I love her too much to see her like this. Fine, I'll play along. How can you help me? I'll tell you everything I know. You must have questions. Yeah, the one question that comes up is, who are you? But it's not one of the options. Why? Why is it not an option? What is this place? It is called The House at the Edge of Time. Isn't that a horror movie? The House at the Edge of Time? I'm quite sure this is a horror movie. Anyway, it's Nyrissa's place of power, her citadel in the first world. It's frozen in time and scattered throughout time. There are rooms of eternal tomorrow, and rooms where something that happened long ago still lingers. If a random guest took a bite from an apple, left it here for 1,000 years, it would remain unaltered to this day. I know it's difficult to understand for a mortal. Even among us, the children of the first world, only Sheikah, the eldest of time, can fully comprehend these mysteries. I saw Linzi talking to Nyrissa here, in the yard. What was it? A vision or an illusion? A memory. The house showed you what happened here in the recent past. My head is spinning from all your fey dealings. Can you explain again what's going on, what it all means? Of course. Ages ago, the eldest, named the Lantern King, cursed Nyrissa and her closest nymph friends. He stripped them from their immortality and turned their souls to evil. Only I managed to avoid the curse against all odds. Part of Nyrissa's soul, the part that was filled with her good and light, was taken out and turned into an artifact called Briar. The eldest hid it in the stolen lands. Nyrissa's servants tried to find it, but to no avail. Only the gnome Tartuccio managed to do it, but you must know more about that than I do. Oh, okay, so that's a good reminder actually, because I completely forgot that Briar had a part of Nyrissa's soul in there. Okay, so we can use that to maybe defeat her, or maybe bring her back to good, if that's an option, I don't know. The curse required that Nyrissa destroy 1,000 kingdoms. Each time a kingdom was ruined, a grain of dust fell into a magic cup called the Apology. Now there are 999 of them. The number of kingdoms fallen to ruin in the stolen lands. Your kingdom must be the 1,000th. If it falls, Nyrissa will be able to go to the eldest and ask for forgiveness for her transgression. Please do not let this happen. The eldest are cruel gods in my world, and they must not triumph. How do I get inside? There is a well here. Magical, just like everything else. It will allow you to get inside the house. Get used to it. Here in the first world, things can have very unexpected uses. Be careful. Nyrissa will know your every step inside. She will do her best not to let you leave. You, your kingdom, is the last grain of dust for the apology. There is no way back for her or for you. Where is Nyrissa? Everywhere and nowhere, this is her dominion. Here she may hide in the shadow. Turn any shadow into a weapon. Nyrissa does not prefer open confrontation. She will try to defeat you through her servants. And she won't appear until the end. I suppose, though, that there is one place that is especially important to her. It's a room in the heart of the house, on the second floor. The shrine where her cup, the apology, is kept. If you reach this place, Nyrissa will appear. She would have no choice. Okay, the heart of the house on the second floor. Right. Before you continue, remember two things. First, the house is full of phantoms, living memories of what has happened. You can see them, but you cannot change the past. Second, the house lives, not only in multiple times, but in two states. I call them reality and irreality, although each is real in its way, dangerous in its way, and each has its own secrets. One is the first world as it is, the other the world of Nyrissa's thoughts and dreams. The sorcerous mist you see here exists in both reality and irreality. It was created by Nyrissa to guard her dominion from invasion. It will hurl you between reality and irreality and all about, preventing you from reaching the heart of the house and other secret nooks. But I've brought something that will help you. Take this lantern, light it and hold it high, and the mist will have no power over you. But if you need to step from reality to irreality or back, then hide the lantern and let the mist carry you. Oh boy, is it one of those again. You are holding Briar. It's an artifact of great power. Use it wisely. Last time we did this, that was very confusing actually. The part where we could use the lantern and not use the lantern. Let's see.
As it should be.
So here is the well to get into the house. Okay. Let's jump in. Can I be honest and say that I miss my companions? I want my friends. Ooh, the Knurly witch. Okay, let's grab something that's in this box first. What's up, witch? Even groveling, the terrifying creature towers over you. Its dark claws glisten like metal, but the pose doesn't seem threatening. It's more reminiscent of a ruffled bird than a wild animal ready to pounce. So it is you, my little guest. The crone probably frightened you there. Near the Castle of Knives. I didn't mean to. It's all because of the wriggling man, damn him. He keeps sending disruptors and thieves to me. I turn around and they're standing behind me. I stand up from my bench and they climb under it. Forgive an old crone her suspicious nature. My life isn't easy. It isn't. By the way, in case you don't know yet, they call me the Knurly Witch. I know you fooled my servants to take the fragment of the first crown. Foolish timber. But then again, if I wanted smart servants, I wouldn't have chosen walking logs. You don't look like a dweller of the first world, are ya? A lonely old hag. For hundreds of years I lived with my two sisters in the place you call the Stolen Lands. We guarded a magical forest, sheltering treants, shambling mounds, ogres, and other wondrous creatures. They praised my sisters and me, calling us the Triune Queen. It was a fine life. But then our forest fell under Lady Nyrissa's gaze, and she reduced it to dust and made me her servant upon pain of death. Couldn't even think of resisting her. Creatures like you are called Annis hags. When you and your sisters gather in a coven, doesn't bode well for anyone else in the area, right? Did I tell you we were kind to others? No, no. We lived by our laws in peace and harmony with each other, and strangers just had to learn to keep away from our forests. You must not be very happy with your service to Nyrissa. I obey the one who is stronger. If I were 5 ages younger, I could try to rebel, but it's too late for me now. Poor old witch makes potions as she's told, looks after the house, takes jokes from the pile of worms, and is good for nothing else. An amusing story. Let me tell you something else. Nyrissa took my companions. Do you know where they are? Ah, my lady hasn't shared prisoners with me for a long time. I wouldn't know if they were in my dungeon. They're not. Look higher, farther. The house at the edge of time is larger than you know, and full of secret nooks and riddles. I want to ask you about your feud with the wriggling man and the first crown. Ask away. Old rot like me enjoys talking to someone young and curious. Why do you need the first crown? Ah, if you lived as long as I have in the first world, the Fae see outsiders as curious animals. Even if you can break their neck in one swoop. Nyrissa gave me the crown as a mark of distinction. The Fae saw that their queen valued me, and now they show me respect. If they decide that I've lost Nyrissa's favor, they'll laugh at me and make evil jokes as they do. That wriggling awful knew all this. That's why he's always wanted to take the crown. Why are you enemies with the wriggling man? You saw for yourself, he envies me, harms me, wants to drive me out, make me lose Nyrissa's favor. What else would you expect from a walking pile of corpse worms? What kind of a creature is he? Ah, ugly creature. Believe me, he appears as disgusting to a creature like me as he does to creatures like you. Sometimes a soul doesn't want to leave the world after death. It clings to its rotten body and finally lets corpse worms consume it piece by piece. Yes, yes, the soul divides into 1,000 fragments, each living inside a worm. How do I find Nyrissa? Tell me and I won't attack you. Ah, little guest, you want the old witch to betray her queen? You have no idea what threats she uses to make me serve her. It has been many ages and I've never dared to raise my head. But a hag like me can't live here. Nyrissa got new favorites and made me live in the dungeon. She hardly notices me. If I help my little guests a little, it wouldn't be unfair, would it? The wriggling man wanted to kill me first. I will tell you. There is a special place on the top floor, Nyrissa's shrine. It's the heart of the house. Her bitter treasure is stored there, which she can never let you have. The door to the shrine opens with 3 keys. One is stored with the wriggling man, one with me, and the third is hidden somewhere in the house. I say you kill the horrid wriggling wretch and take his key. Then I'll give you mine after. And then we'll see. Whether you kill Nyrissa or she kills you, you'll have helped me either way. Alright, it's a deal. Wonderful, wonderful. The wriggling offal is hiding somewhere on the top floor. Come back to me when you kill him. The old witch will help you in any way she can. Do you wish to ask me something else? Oh boy. So we've learned something at least. She has a key. That is something. Ooh, this place could be gigantic actually. Gonna have to walk around a little bit.
Enemy approaching. Didn't even break a sweat.
Oh. That doesn't seem to go well.
Not dead yet.
Where are you going?
This should do it.
How about we try and kill the mage there with his annoying spells? That might be a better thing. Oh, okay, that was a good one. Whew. Oh boy. This is gonna be tough. This is going to be very, very tough without the rest of the party. Can we rest here? Is that an option? Looks like I have my spells back. Okay, so that worked. Smilodon, maybe you could join me? Yeah. Smilodon doesn't feel like going with me anymore. Okay, so that goes up, so in that case I want to open the door over here somewhere, see what's in here. Let's just discover the floor. Ah, yes. Womp womp womp. Let's just head to the side here. Ooh.
Why not add some fire?
Maestro Johnish?
I'm here, my darling, to teach you another lesson. To stop being a slave. It's not enough to escape from slavery.
Enough flapping your jaw, Janice. Get to business.
Do you see this key? It's the only way to open your cages. But there's a problem. After it opens one lock, it breaks. Only one of you can get out. Just one. So, you'll have to decide, my darlings. To kill the slave in you, you'll have to kill. Begin!
Oh, wow. What is going on? So at least I think we found...
You're here! You're alive!
Believe it or not, we are too. Although we almost died.
He seems happy about it. Will you tell me what happened?
We woke up in cages, with Maestro Janus standing nearby looking quite real. He set the cages on fire and tells us there's only one key and makes us decide which one gets out.
But we both remembered how Janus ran from us like a scolded dog. And we knew that we could never be separated, ever. Each day that we spent together, and problem we got ourselves out of, gave us the grit and the skill to see through every deception. So I looked at Reg, and he looked at me, and the fire went out, and the cages opened. It was all Nyrissa's illusion. She'd pretended to be Janusz, but she messed with the wrong team. We didn't come all this way together to die alone.
Very nice.
You and I didn't walk so many roads just to fall for such rubbish. With a leader like you, we can face any monster. Let's go, shall we? I can't wait to laugh in that green witch's face.
Okay, so I have someone back. There is nothing in there. Nope. And there is no rooms on this side. Okay. See if we... okay, so that's another door. So let's see if we can look around on this floor a little bit more. Maybe to the other side we might find some more companions.
Follow my lead.
Oh, that's another door again. This way.
I welcome you to the house at the edge of time, my darling one.
No need for two-faced hospitality. Toxic intent is no less poisonous when phrased politely.
And yet I welcome you, and would see you among my assistants. Oh, but why use words if I can show you? Your fate was decided before you were born, yet you chose to go your own way, as I once did. And you can achieve so much more. Look as if you're looking in a mirror. This is what I can make of you. A perfect face, a perfect spirit, a perfect warrior.
I know how much power you have, Lady Nyrissa, but do not seek my aid in your war on the Stolen Lands. What perfect spirit would entertain betrayal? I serve the king. There is no price that could buy my loyalty.
Then
You tell him, Valerie.
Even the most beautiful flowers die. Such is life.
Unexpected outcome.
This is what perfection is worth.
Nyrissa seemed very eager for you to serve her.
Her desires were vain and her judgment was wrong. Know that I consider it an honor to serve you, and I won't back down, even in the face of death.
Are you ready to keep going?
Always.
Wow, she even salutes me. That's impressive. Okay, let's put her in front of the party. Where are we now?
In due time.
I think we're going from one memory to another.
Where am I?
In the cage you wanted to escape so desperately, my little Skylark.
Kill me. Torture me if you want, Nyrissa. But I will serve you no more.
I don't need your service. I only wanted to know. How you, so devoted to good, could so diligently look the other way, while there was evil happening right under your nose.
Jaethal, no! Stop!
Uh-oh.
What happened? Where am I?
In a place worthy of you, Inquisitor. Are you prepared to keep fighting for those who never appreciate you? Those who despise you and think you a monster?
Oh, Sarenrae, give me the strength to overcome evil. Give me the fire to burn the disgusting undead servant of the fallen goddess!
Oh no.
Bring me the heart of this useless creature, and I will give you new life in the first world.
Oh no. Do we have to pick? What?
What a pity. He was a nullity in life, but it's sad to see resources wasted so.
What happened here?
The naive boy priest fell for Nyrissa's illusions and attacked me. The nymph tried to fool my mind as well. She even offered me first world immortality. Can you imagine? She failed, of course. Not to flatter you, but you are the only leader I'm ready to follow. You have the will and mind worthy of a ruler. It would be inexcusably stupid for me to exchange your favor for the whims of an insane nymph. As for Tristian, I'm sorry that I accidentally deprived you of this useful tool. I'd be happy to raise him as undead, but Sarenrae has already taken the soul. We don't want to wrestle with the Everlight.
I can really use Jaethal, actually. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I did bring Tristian for the spells, so that sucks, but let's go, Jaethal. And you have a Smilodon as well, which I need. Man, so so much for Tristian, huh? That's one down. Let's see how many more we're gonna lose. Oh, we're gonna see Amiri somewhere as well in a second, I think. What is this? The wizard in the mirror keeps clinging to the glass and whispering softly, not noticing you. Who's this? I and my people came to help you, but the damned portal and even more damned fog had us separated from each other. I have to find my people. I wait for you at the entrance once I find them. What? Oh, an Oriel 8 Eyes. Oh, okay. Why on earth is she here? Oh crap, that's not the room I want to be in, I think. Misty chamber in the underground floor. You can get where the final key is stored from there. So, my Robin thought she could trick me. Tried to spy, didn't you? Well, yes, I'm not a traitor and I don't abandon my friends. Such loyalty, I know just how to reward it. Oh boy, there goes Linzi.
Protect me, please.
Ay. We need to find out what happened to Linzi. I think we just know what happened to her. What did she say about this? Misty chamber in the underground floor. That's where the final key is stored. Okay, so we need to go back down there to find that key. Ah, the King of the Sandcastle, you made it. After defeating the Jabberwock, I have to admit I'm impressed, but what will you do now? Pick up this silly little bard's body? What did you do to Linzi? She thought she could trick the mistress. Well, she's not the first one, she won't be the last. You'll pay for this, you hear me? Nyrissa will pay for everything, so will her servants. You won't find answers, you'll find death. It's time to fill the mistress' cup.
We will be victorious.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of archers here. So far that's going pretty good. What? Oh, there's more. Okay. Don't run after the guy blindly, will you? Oh, that's an archer. Okay, Octavia, how about you help with a spell, cause it's not going fast enough. Throw a controlled fireball on his ass, please. Octavia? Anytime now, Octavia.
Mistress will deal with you.
Shaking his fist farewell, the horned hunter leans heavily against the door that led to the second floor. As if recognizing him, the door opened, allowing Nyrissa's terrifying servant through. He rushes away. The bodies of slain satyrs lay by the king's feet, but the hero's eyes were not fixed on them. A little further along, the daring, talented, restless Linzi, loyal chronicler and friend, lay motionless on the ground. She was dead. Realizing what happened, the king...
What did the king do? He took the unfinished book from her dead hands and clasped it to his heart like the most cherished treasure in the world. Sure.
The visions of the house at the edge of time have revealed to the king the sad truth. Linzi never betrayed him. She just wanted to find out Nyrissa's plans. Pretending diligently to be interested and excited, Linzi asked questions and finally discovered that there's a special place in the house at the edge of time. A shrine where the apology was kept. A cup holding the dust of almost 1,000 kingdoms. If we reach this treasure, the evil nymph will definitely not be able to hide from us any longer. The entrance to the shrine opens with 3 keys. The wriggling man keeps the first key, the Knurly witch the second one, and the third one is stored in a secret room on the first floor. To get inside, one must pass through the mist chamber in the underground part of the house. Upon discovering all this, Linzi decided to set off and find the third key to help the king, but she was caught and murdered. I knew solo missions were not my thing. And then, standing over the body of his most loyal companion, the king thought, how is it that this very moment is being described in the book, if the author is already dead?
I was actually wondering about that. Linzi?
Yes, it's me, right here in the book. It's a good thing you found me, and that you can read. I've written all about the key, alright? You can find it somewhere in the mist, or using the mist. I didn't quite understand it all myself. You know, I was so scared when I stood at the door of the house and realized there was no one around. And then I got inside the book. This probably doesn't happen to souls often, even here in the first world. This is so strange. I can't decide whether it's exciting or sad. I've been thinking, can books read other books? Otherwise, when we defeat everyone and return home, I'll be bored. I'll have to live in the library. It's dusty, and maybe you could put me in a display case in the throne room? I sniffle, but can't. Thank you for everything. It was such an exciting adventure. Please don't forget to take me with you wherever you go. I have to know how it all ends. Finish my story. It's too early to put a period on it.
Forgive me for not saving you, Linzi. I will take you with me and protect you, I promise. And if the king promises, then you know what's going on. Let's grab some loot, although I don't really think we're gonna need it. So what is this? It seems that this ornate and shining throne never saw use by its owner. Okay. We are grabbing some more stuff.
How curious.
Maybe the book can disarm the trap.
I did as you asked.
Okay, so that is to the second floor. That's not where I want to go just yet. Is that indicated on the map? Yeah. To the Troll's Lair, to the Frozen Boneyard, and that is to the basement. Okay. So how about we try and go down here and see what happens over there.
Time for fun?
Okay, a bunch of ghostly guards. That shouldn't be too big of an issue, although this guy really needs to die. Oh boy.
Trails look like.
can you take care of that, Regongar? Because it looks like there's a whole bunch of people fleeing. Let's try and attack this guy directly. Oh, good. Okay, now he's not gonna last long. Right. Okay. There is nothing to grab. Nothing in this room. Pretty cool house though, I have to say. And we still need to find this what's it called? Wriggling guy. The mirror before you simply reflects its surroundings. It seems an amazing mundane decoration for such an insane place as the house at the edge of time. That is, except for one strange detail. The mirror reflects the room, the dust rising in rays of light, everything but you. The moment you realize this, you hear a dull moan from somewhere behind the glass and someone nearly crashes into the mirror from the other side. The reflection, if of course it is a reflection, raises his head. It's a human, clearly a wizard. A beautiful young face, pale as death. His dark clothes are charred and bloody. In one hand, the wizard is holding a lantern just like yours, and while the other clings to the glass, as if he's trying not to fall. I can't, again and again. Do you hear me? The reflection focuses his stare on you and whispers, I hear you, next one. Oh, are ya? I am what I seem, a reflection stuck in time. I'm the one who was reflected in this mirror long ago, probably dead, but I can't disappear. The house at the edge of time stores the moment when he was clinging to his life, wounded, on this very spot in this very room, and I will remain here in remembrance of him forever. It was a reflection, Arya. I don't know this. The mirror only stores one moment, and I am but a small fragment of what he was. The real me. I'm only what he felt when he fell to his knees before this mirror, wounded. Only what he was thinking in that moment. Pain, rage, desire to achieve his goal, whatever it takes. Where did you get the lantern? It was a gift from someone great, whose power was more vast than I could ever have imagined. But I can tell you no more. I don't remember. Why is it you called me that, next one? I know nothing of my true journey. Its end is lost in the darkness and the beginning is so far away. But I know that you follow in his footsteps. As I once did, you fight to protect your lands from her, from Nyrissa. Can I help you in any way? I want to be free. I want to cease to be. I have lived for untold ages, feeling only despair, anger, fear of death and defeat. Everything that was happening to me in the fateful moment by the mirror. Can you help me? I know you can. I know I can have peace, if only I learn the end of my story. There are 3 more mirrors somewhere in the house, which store its fragments. But I'm captured by this place and moment and cannot look for them on my own. If you can do this for me, if you revisit the path that the real me took and find all 3 mirrors, then I shall be free. Fine, I'll try. I couldn't be more grateful. Listen, you have to start from the beginning and touch the mirrors in the same order they once reflected me. If you make a mistake in the order or touch an empty mirror, you'll have to start over. I can only assume that the next mirror is somewhere near the entrance to the house. But I know nothing more. Please help me and be careful, or you may become just another reflection in Nyrissa's mirrors. Oh boy. So there's even quests in this place. Yeah. Are these mirrors mentioned? Doesn't look like it. That's a pity.
As it should be.
Oh.
To victory!
Can you all just
I'll cut you.
directly attack this guy for now?
You never had a chance.
That would be very nice. And how about you try another one of those fireballs, Octavia?
Your life, fleet, executed.
Although they might be dead before you can. Alright. We might have some damage going on here. Where did everyone run off to now? Nothing.
I see something.
Ooh, there is something in this room. Some money that we're probably not gonna ever use. Okay, so it looks like we have some damage going on. It can be restored by resting or with the help of a lesser restoration spell. And yeah. How about we just rest? All right, let's go. Okay, that looks to be the end. So this is to the second floor. How about we go to the troll's lair?
What do I see on your face, gloomy traveler? Is that righteous rage or anger bred by indecisiveness?
Away, witch! Your deceitful words may touch my ears, but not my heart.
Whose voices do you hear with your heart? Your darling wife? Your little daughter?
Quiet.
Do you hear them screaming? Do you hear them calling you for help? Turn around. It is the lair of a monster that's ruined thousands of lives. And who will keep it from ruining 1,000 more? Not you.
Well, we found Ekundayo.
Let's see what they're made of.
Okay, looks like Ekundayo died. Great. So, we need fire, and I'm assuming this one is not going down. Oh, actually, it's quite okay. Let's throw some more fire in his direction. Oh, did he heal himself? Oh, it looks like it. Let's try some cold damage.
had a chance.
Let's see, acid fog might not be ideal. Oh, we could try that. Constricting coils. That constricting coils didn't go off for some reason. Nope. Another fireball. And then Gren, you better start healing. So why does it keep healing? That is a good question. What else can we do? Let's try glitter dust, why not? Where was this healing spell of Gren? Oh, that might be a good one. But we need to heal first. Let's try this death clutch thing on our troll. Doesn't seem to do very much. How about Finger of Death? How about we try to become a dragon? That looks cool. I guess Regongar scared him to death by turning into a dragon. Damn, but that was a rough fight. Holy crap. It's actually quite impressive, Regongar, that you can turn into a dragon like that. Is there anything else in this room? No, doesn't look like it.
Due time.
Nice. So I'm guessing in the other room we're gonna see maybe Amiri? You don't even see the rest of the party.
What are you looking for here, you pariah? There is no place for you in your world, and there won't be a place in my dominion.
Get out, witch! When my friends find their way here, we'll pluck off your petals.
Your friends? Am I hearing it right? You think any of them are still alive?
Keep talking. I don't believe your tales.
Why would I lie to you? You are the reason that everyone you care about dies. You get banished from everywhere like the plague. Your soul is poisoned, like an animal gone mad. I will leave you with that. Farewell.
I hope Amiri is not gonna attack Regongar in his dragon form.
Follow my lead.
Where the hell is she? Oh, okay, we can move up here. Amiri kneels down at a frozen gravestone, mumbling something quietly. She barely notices you. Amiri, what happened?
Do you see the name on the grave? Nilak. I didn't save her. Why does she die while a mad dog keeps on kicking?
Who was Nilak again? Oh yeah, the friend, alright. Come to your senses, we need to keep going.
No, I'm leaving. You never really cared about me, so don't cling to me now. You'll thank me later for not dragging you down with me, plague rat that I am.
What? Okay.
What a surprise.
Now I'm embarrassed.
Inappropriate. I can't.
Oh great, nobody can open that.
That is not far.
How long does this transformation last, I wonder? Oh, another 11 minutes, wow. Okay, so what I want to do now is go back down. Because... wasn't there some misty area in here?
All according to plan.
So what if we don't use the lantern? And we walk through this. Maybe we go somewhere else? Are we somewhere else now? That is the question.
well. What a bother.
I'm afraid it's impossible.
Oh boy. You know what would really suck if the key isn't there?
As it should be.
So there is no no fog here so far. It's not down there either. So the only fog that I saw was on the first floor, I think. I'm not 100% sure though. Oh no, there's fog here too. Okay. Let's try and walk through this.
Follow my lead.
Done and done.
The story won't be complete until we gather all the characters.
What a beautiful place. Ah, the way it sings of solitude. No, just look at her. Walking around the enemy's lair, enjoying the scenery. You're a crazy goat. How do you even survive without me? Kanerah, how can both of us be here? Is this a dream? I don't know. Wait. What's that noise?
And
snow. Do you like snow? Oh, what am I thinking? Of course, you'll say snow is impractical. I'll even say I'm ready to listen to your poetic chatter for a while, once we escape from this beautiful but rather dangerous palace. Oh, look!
Kanerah, Kalikke, how can you both be here?
It's all because of the house at the edge of time. At least, we think that's why. This place, it's like it's split and exists both here and there, today and yesterday. Even the mirrors here show delayed reflections. I was wandering here alone, passed through the mist, and Kanerah was standing on the other side. It's a good thing I thought of going through the same mist and caught up with this dreamer. I was right on time for the Soul Eater. It wasn't real, of course. Someone had unleashed an illusion on us. If we didn't know that you helped save us from that creepy fiend, we might have taken the bait.
So you broke Nettus's second condition.
Yes, and the forefather warned us about it. What's going to happen now? How about we put off these worries for later? It can wait until we escape the dominion of the insane Fey Queen. We are ready for anything. Ready or not, but we can roast a few Fey along the way. Lead on.
Phew, okay. What is this? The Soul Eater summoned by Nyrissa is nothing but an illusion, a weak reflection of the monster that haunted Kanerah. Right. Okay, so we were heading down here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there we go again. Is there a mage here as well? So funny, there's so many effects going off that you have no idea what's going on. Ooh, what is this? Oh, damn, I thought that was the key. Damn it. So it looks like there is a door in the room to the left. Oh, it's not here now. Oh no, wait, it's there. Okay, 1 second. Let us equip this thing again.
Ashes and dust, that's what this dwarf is. It would be amusing to find out how strong his faith is. Do you hear me, my loyal servant?
What? What is this? Do I hear your voice? Oh, Grotus, do you speak to your servant in this lifeless place?
It is true. Your time has come, Harrim. Do not cling to this miserable world. Let go. Release your life. The boneyard awaits you. I am waiting.
Oh, I've waited for this moment for long. How comforting it will be to close my eyes and know there is no need to open them again.
You believed in your death so much that you really died, dwarf. Few can boast such powerful beliefs.
Well, there goes Harrim. Oh no, he's still there. Harrim meets you, stroking his beard pensively and nods calmly as ever, like there's nothing amiss. Harrim, I saw Nyrissa trying to trick you into dying by pretending to be the voice of Grotus.
Oh, it's true. I am sad to see that I almost gave in, taking her false words for the voice of Grotus. I almost felt the cold breath of the boneyard. But memories returned to me of the feats we accomplished together. I remembered the lesson you helped me learn. Would Grotus reveal to me the true essence of the circle of making and unmaking, only to drive me from the world? I realized I'd given in to a lie meant to take me from my path and prevent me from helping you confront our old enemy. Then I shook off the deadly torpor and awoke as never before.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab Harrim for some additional spellcasting power. It's a bit of a small hallway for a dragon, don't you think, Regongar?
And what have we here?
Knock. Knock, knock.
Is that the sound of your knees shaking in fear? I took you for a hero. For only a hero would be brave enough to come here. Or are you something else? A shabby, tattered bit of comedy, perhaps?
I am hero. Great hero.
Are you? Am I the only one who sees that? I don't think your master sees anything of the sort. Are you not put aside, laughed at, ridiculed, treated as your tribe treated you?
No! He is a hero, and so I am. Am I? Me, hero, and I will stop you.
No.
Yeah, you tell him, Nok-Nok.
You cannot stop me. But if you truly are a hero come to challenge me, then you may join the others who came before. In death.
Oh, he is actually dead. Or, oh no, he's not. What's up, Nok-Nok?
There you are, taking your time.
What happened there?
Met foul-smelling plant woman with ears. Tried kill me, but Nok-Nok bravely cowered on floor and held breath. Old trick from way back in tribe. Makes them think Nok-Nok already dead before they kick and hit more. Except this time, trick worked.
Nicely done, Nok-Nok.
Foul-smelling plant woman with ears no keep kicking or hitting me, and her spell. Dodged most of it. Made eyes all funny though. Starting see normal again. Almost good as new.
Are you sure you're alright?
Ready to stab. Point the way and knife will follow. Plus, now you here. Let's play same game with her. Except this time, Nok-Nok has clever plan. Keep kicking her when she falls, and make sure she not do same death fake trick Nok-Nok do.
Okay, we're getting the bands back together. It's really a pity that Amiri left. I didn't quite understand why.
That's not the way I wanted to get to the first world.
You've dreamed of this for a long time, haven't you? To dive into a vortex of wonder and discovery, while your foes tramp the dirty roads of Golarion. The return here, where it all began, the prototype, the precursor of all that is known to mortals. And it lies open before you. But you will need a mighty protector to explore the first world. Accept my help and my blessing.
You do understand that your so-called offer, in fact, leaves me no choice. I am completely alone in the dominion of a mighty and unpredictable creature. A refusal might cost me my life.
So don't refuse.
And yet, I'm saying no. To put it bluntly, you are asking me to betray a friend who I deeply respect. Some friend would I be if I gave in to blackmail.
Uh-oh. There he is.
I didn't expect you to get here so soon. Just a moment, I'm almost finished.
Jubilost, are you alive? I saw Nyrissa trying to kill you.
Far from trying, she did kill me. Not that I was unprepared for such an outcome, but it's still an unpleasant and rather painful business. I'm not sure yet if I'm even going to include it in my publications. A painful death is not the sort of experience you want to read about over and over on a rainy evening by the fire. But guess who helped me? Zay, our insane ghost friend from the dungeons under the Candlemere. Though she's not a ghost anymore, and significantly less insane, but who knows? According to her, she never died in a dungeon, but safely opened a portal to the First World and even regained her immortality. Sheikah, the eldest of time, informed her that for this she has to thank a king from Golarion, and some young, just think of it, gnome named Jubilost. Sheikah told Zay that she'd be able to save us in the house at the edge of time, many thousands of years later. And she did. She waited, she came, and she saved.
Okay, cool.
Of course. I just can't wait to pay a visit to Lady Nyrissa. I should like to help her become history, both literally and figuratively.
All right. And we move on down the hallway. To the gates. Oh, okay. Here we are. Hello there. Fate toys with me, that's for sure. I chose the most remote corner of the world to drink my life away, and then some unknown upstart becomes a king right before my eyes. Then the remote corner transforms into a nice kingdom, and I'm running to help their highness in a battle against the First World. I need loyal and experienced fighters. And I can bring them here. The only sure way to get here was the portal at the Castle of Knives. The location of this place keeps changing. It's the First World after all, but now when I'm here I can summon my friends from Golarion. We'll find you good mercenaries. I bet many would fight just for the chance to visit the First World. Oh, okay, I didn't mean to do that. What else? I like to use the tutor services of the Pathfinder Society. Oh, okay, nope, that's not what I want either. How did you end up here? I thought you'd need my help, so I gathered the most capable people I could find and followed you to the Castle of Knives. But by the time we arrived, you were already gone, and the portal was surrounded by dead monsters. We then stepped through the portal, only to discover the Fey magic does something with time itself here. We followed you through the portal, but arrived before you. The Fey be damned. Who are these people? Some freaks. I've found 2 of them drunk under the tavern table and the other 2 by the road in the ditch. Alright. This here is Scatfee, the daughter of my late friend Voltar. She's a cleric of Abadar, just like her father. The man with the bow is Ellard. He's a silent type. The Lash is a bard. He can whip you to tears with his words, hence the nickname. Finally, the Crimson Fury specializes in decapitating anyone who isn't quick enough to hide from her. All 4 stand ready to dispatch a few dozen Fey. Just say the word. I need your people's help. Scatfee, Ellard, Lash, Crimson Fury, I'd like to welcome you to my party. Oh, okay, so you can grab a bunch of new... Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my my original party here, but... And I think, since I don't want this episode to be like 3 hours long, I think I'm gonna put a cut in here, and then have part 2 coming out real quickly, I hope. So, yeah. In the next episode, we'll go up to the 2nd floor and see what we can find over there. See if we can locate Nyrissa's shrine. See if we can find the Wriggling Man. And hopefully we can defeat them all. Wish me good luck. Thanks a lot for watching. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button. Subscribe if you really don't want to miss the final episode. And see you then in that next episode.